The revolution will be live.
Hey everyone, welcome to the ride back. And I've got some buddies of mine, Troy and Stephen and Paul in the back. And we just got out of Black Panther. And I think don't put it on. Already ruining my show, Troy.
Smash hit.
How dare you ruin my show, Troy?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
So I think what we'll do is I would like to go around the car and ask everyone, name first of all, what ranking you give it, out of 10 stars, and then tell me one thing from the movie that justifies why you're giving it 10.
Okay. Well,
try not to go into too much spoiler territory for me now.
I won't.
Oh, you're gonna go first.
I'm gonna let Troy go first.
Oh, I have to go. Yeah, I'll go first. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I really love this movie. I think it's probably, to my opinion, is probably the best Marvel movie. Of all of probably how many it was. It's
I don't know how many we're up to.
I think we actually up to 18. We had to 18 movies, and we supposed to be getting 19 and 20 this year. But this definitely was probably the best origin movie, even though he was introduced already in the last film.
Yeah, we had a slight introduction to him, why he became Black Panther, but this was more complete.
Yeah, more complete.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's just this was probably the best origin movie, and probably the best Marvel movie. I put this above one of my favorites, which is Captain America: Winter Soldier.
That was a very good one.
Yeah, it was probably my number one for the longest, and this one took to that place. And even with that idea, I probably still give it probably a 9.5.
I don't do points.
Oh,
no
you don't
points
do
here.
points? Oh,
so
you
we're
don't
gonna have
do
to just
points?
round up.
I guess you can round up as a 10.
Yeah.
But if I have to say anything that's negative, it probably do have one part that's a little slow.
All right. I did not support what he's about to say. He's about to say negative stuff about Black Panther. I didn't say that. It was him.
Okay, hold on. It just have a small, but the thing about it kicks right back up. It's like this one part, and then boom, it's just right back up.
Mm-hmm.
And it does touch a lot of social subjects that that's kind of relevant to these days, and that's what's always good. Visually, it's amazing. I love the world of Wakanda, just the area of how they did Wakanda, just the kind of great blend of traditional African culture with futuristic tech.
Yeah, I saw that in there. Some of those buildings where they had kind of a, it was the skyscraper.
Yeah.
But you also saw a kind of tribal, African. Yeah, I thought that was.
Plus, they took the technology and made it look different than the other Marvel movies. As far as you can do that to make it look futuristic, but not too over the top with it.
Yeah.
They did a good job of making it look different than the other ones.
It's it wasn't it's like Guardians of the Galaxy kind of that kind of future craziness. It was kind of you could believe that the tech they had can do all this.
They redesigned their tech based around what movie they're shooting, so it's not all the same thing.
Exactly.
It doesn't look like Iron Man. It doesn't look like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's got their own style and their own technology that was evolved from the vibranium that they got. Okay, so
just the acting of everybody, it felt like everybody was a full-fledged character. Everybody had played a role very well. It doesn't feel like you had a wasted character, and it's just everybody brought their game. Everybody brought their A game to this movie. I just felt it just was a really solid, not just a solid superhero movie, but just a solid movie just in general. It was, to me, it was a little bit more than just being a superhero movie. It had a message. It had, just kind of not trying to get into anything, but Killmonger probably best Marvel villain. I would
Yes.
say. I would say best Marvel villain is definitely one of those.
He's right up there with Loki, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. He might be better than Loki for me.
Yeah.
But that's actually
I would say he might be better than Loki.
Yeah, let's throw it over to Steven. Steven, out of 10 stars, what do you think?
I'd say at least 9. It's so fresh, because it just came out. I just watched it. But,
He said it. It was him. He gave it one less star.
But as of right now, it was great, and I liked everything. And I liked the bad guy, if you can call him the bad guy in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
you understood where he was coming from. It wasn't just he was about money or the typical mustache twirling villain. He
Yeah.
actually had a reason why he was doing stuff where you can actually relate to that character.
He was definitely the most in-depth Marvel villain, period. I cannot think of one, and I know you said Loki, but Killmonger to me is the best friggin' Marvel villain I've seen. Probably the best comic book villain I've seen, period.
I probably have to agree with that.
Just for the depth. I mean, everyone likes to make fun of Marvel for having these very one-dimensional characters for their villains, but in this one, boy, they really knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, actually,
That was amazing.
like the thing about it, like people that, like you said, with the whole like one dimensional, like it's some bad guys I don't mind that kind of have that one dimensional. Like I actually enjoyed Helen from Thor Ragnarok, but this Killmonger just had a purpose, and it was an idea he had that was kind of reasonable. But
Yeah,
it was
I can
just
see it.
It was definitely a reasonable idea. It definitely was a reasonable reason why he was on this path that he was going on. But it's definitely like one of those. Okay, we understand your purpose, but you going about it the wrong way. And it's like he gets you behind him, but at the same time you just like, I don't know about that.
You went too far, Killmonger.
You went. I don't know if I'd make that move exactly.
I was supporting you. I was like,
I was with you.
he's got a right to the throne.
Yeah,
At least, and he challenged. And we can't go into too much spoiler territory.
Yeah, I was just about to say, are you gonna do spoilers?
Yeah, but I just wanted to jump right into spoilers right away.
Nah, but it's kind of you kind of could tell by just looking at the trailers. It's like what this route was going to, but it's just but the movie did a great job explaining like what Black Panther's T'Challa, but like understanding his way, how he was brought up, and the way that Wakanda, like how they go about how they do things, and just to see how Killmonger's story interacting with their beliefs is just like, I could see both points. And both points is not right, or they right and wrong in a way. So it's good to see a movie that challenged that idea. Or a good superhero movie that challenged that idea. And I could say like probably just I probably wouldn't see. You probably haven't seen a clash of ideas like that maybe since.
Definitely not in any of the superhero movies.
Yeah, you probably could say the closest probably was X-Men maybe. Like
Yeah.
the closest, like to that kind of had that whole clash of two ideas. That's not wrong or right in that case, but it's just
You're referring to whenever the X-Men have to deal with, it's hard to let mutants have like these superpowers walk around there. Then they have like some of them can destroy buildings and whatnot,
Exactly.
and a blast, and you can kind of see like a human's point of view. Like these guys are pretty dangerous, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
Just a nuke walking around ready to explode, take out a city.
Yeah, at any moment there.
Steel style.
Yeah.
And
So it's
which is one of the reasons I think X-Men have some of the better movies, and that's to say the newer ones, the one with McAvoy. But now we're jumping and talking about X-Men.
let's go back to this.
Yeah, let's talk about Black Panther still, because Black Panther was freaking awesome.
Yeah, we just watched it. But I'm just saying, just like Black Panther just did a very good job in just all fronts, from the acting, from the visual eye, the music.
Music was solid.
Music was just solid. Like to me, like, the fact that when I heard that Kendrick Lamar was going to be doing the music from this and even the sound check, I was just like,
who did the music for it?
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, probably like one of the biggest like rappers to this day, you know. And just the idea, when I heard he was doing it, I was just like, okay, that's a good solid choice. That's a good solid choice. And just when you see the movie and you just listen to music and everything, it's just like, yes, this fits everything. It's just not. It's not all just like rap songs, but it's like the way they kind of did like the tribal music. It's just you feel immersed in with the world.
Yes, they did a really good job of making Wakanda its own thing, and this music also incorporates that into it. It's very, it has a very tribal sound to it, with an updated feel to it.
Exactly.
I heard that as well. I thought that was really good.
But like all in all, like I said, it's a solid film, solid superhero movie.
Definitely need to watch it again.
Yeah, I definitely say this is a must. It's a must.
Definitely a must see in theater.
I think so too. Yeah,
I think it's a
I would
must.
go to the movie theater to see it.
I'm kind of sad that this was a movie I already.
You got torn away from Monster Hunter to go see it, right?
First of all, I had an important mission. Anyway,
It was an important mission in Monster Hunter.
Anyway, we talk about Black Panther. That's gotta get off track, guys.
We can't get off track talking about Monster Hunter.
No.
Okay.
Even though I could talk about that all day. But anyway.
Well, for me, and something like one thing that I really enjoyed about it, and I mentioned it a little earlier while we were eating, was, and I'll go ahead and say, in terms of stars, I think I have to give it a 10 as well, because it was just as good, if not better, than Winter Soldier, which is to me like the pinnacle of all the Marvel movies. And this one is, if it's not above it, then it's a tie. It's hard. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch Winter Soldier again, just to fight back and forth about it.
I have to say the same thing about this movie. Like, I feel like I want to watch this movie just to be sure that it's like, this.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to immediately say it's like, oh, it's the best Marvel movie ever, because I just got out of seeing it. I need to give it a time to digest it.
Excited, you just watched it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I always try to wait before I tell everybody if it's the greatest.
Yeah, I can't say right away if it's the greatest, but it's definitely in the top three.
But it's
no doubt top three.
It's just definitely left a great impression. I was just saying, for me, it left a great impression.
It was a very powerful film overall.
Yeah, it's just left such a great impression on me when it comes to everything that it was saying, everything it was doing.
Well, for me, like one of the best things I loved about it was T'Challa's interaction with his family, primarily his sister.
Oh yeah.
She was so good.
Oh yeah.
I loved her character so much. She was so she was cute. She was cute and funny.
Yeah.
I loved everything about her. She's basically the Q of the movie.
Oh
Yeah.
She's like, let me outfit you with all this technology. And I was like,
let me show you some tech I got.
She was definitely the comedy relief.
Yeah.
Her and Ulysses Claw. He was villainous, but kind of funny at times.
Exactly.
If you want more of the stereotypical villain, Claw was kind of more of the stereotypical.
Yeah, he was.
Just a bad guy.
But it fits his role the way, because not too many know about Claw as, probably, honestly, if you won't go into this movie, it's just like, oh, Claw is probably going to be the main bad guy, because it kind of does focus on him a little bit because of the fact that
Because was it Age of Ultron? He was kind of setting him up as the bad guy.
yeah, exactly. It was kind of setting him up as being like the main bad guy for this, but it definitely became like the Killmonger show.
It's the Killmonger show.
It's the Killmonger show.
You're a supporter of Killmonger.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
I think I just went the wrong way, guys.
Don't worry. You can get it.
The episode has been extended.
Yeah.
To talk more about Black Panther. We went the wrong way.
I'm not saying that Killmonger was wrong.
wasn't saying that
wasn't
Killmonger
right.
was wrong.
Killmonger wasn't right either. But anyway,
Killmonger had his rights. Damn it, he deserved a chance.
You're right. You're right.
All right, all right. So
one thing, but another thing I have to say. Again, I'm sorry that I don't know all these actors and actresses' name, but the sort of love interest for this movie. Yeah, she.
Not this late, but the next late.
Yeah,
We're gonna take a look at not this one, but the next one.
yes, yeah, but her role in this movie was also really good. She wasn't that stereotypical love interest, just kind of there. She, as I say, kick ass. She definitely kick ass.
She was his ex.
Well,
She was his ex, and she has to be his ex because he's got to fall in love with Storm later.
The merger will happen. It's going to happen.
Well, they even joked about it with his mother. His mother looked like had like those she had white hair.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh.
And just like when women fall in love with guys that look like her fathers. T'Challa's gonna fall in love with his mother. That's what it is.
Back to the Future too many times.
So what's up?
I love Back to the Future. We all know that Back to the Future is amazing.
But I just feel like it was just refreshing to see a love interest in a superhero movie that wasn't just, oh, damsel in distress, I gotta save her. It's like, no, she hold her own, and she really hold her own in this whole movie, and great job to the actress that
And speaking of the actresses, Michonne.
Oh yeah,
Michonne was very cool too.
Well, that's not her actress name.
Well, I know.
I know.
I'm calling her
I
Michonne.
can't think of her name, but from Walking Dead.
Yes.
Walking Dead.
Yes.
Say, well, we are just terrible.
I can't. I'm terrible at
Apologies
people's
to anybody on the
names.
internet.
I'm
Everybody on the internet, we apologize. but she,
even if I knew her name, I'd probably butcher it anyway. I was just like, I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it or something.
but like she definitely stole the show for me. Like besides Killmonger, but she definitely was another character that definitely was.
I'm so glad that Michael B. Jordan was really good in this because, boy, he was.
Michael B. Jordan.
He's good all around, but I'm sorry.
It's crazy.
Fantastic Four.
It's crazy
I
that.
can't blame him for that.
I can't blame him directly for that.
Yeah. But it's crazy that he definitely is coming up as an actor. With all these movies that he's in, that he's doing such a great job.
And Creed 2 coming out soon.
Creed.
Oh yeah.
Creed. He was amazing in that movie, and
Creed.
this movie just continue on to show that he's a really great actor. He took this character and elevated him to a point that is like we all said, that he's probably the best Marvel villain ever. Probably best superhero villain ever, as far as I can say. It's refreshing. It was a very refreshing take, like I gotta say.
All right, so let's do final thoughts. This guy wants to get you. Yes, come on. You just want to merge over with it. This is the part of the ride back that's all. People just wait for me to wreck. I think what people watch the ride back for. They wait for me to wreck.
First YouTube movie review wrecked.
Wrecked. All right, so yeah, final thoughts because we're almost at our destination.
Yeah. Not this light, but the next light, take it left.
All right. So final thoughts for me is that if I was going to end this episode right now, I would be like, go watch it. Go watch it. It's incredible. I'd be like Billy Bob from Varsity Blues. 10. Gave it a 10.
10! A 10! A f***ing 10!
Definitely recommend seeing it in theaters.
I definitely say this is a must watch.
Well worth your money.
Well worth it. If you watch this, if you can afford IMAX, do it.
Oh yeah,
do it. Watch it IMAX. Watch it any way you can.
Hey, don't download.
No, don't download.
Don't download.
Illegal stuff.
Don't illegal downloading. Don't illegally download this movie. It is worth it. Don't do no.
Don't do it. But just support this movie. This is definitely a movie that should get all the support it needs. All support, even though it's been reports that this movie.
Who reported this movie is not worth it? Who said it?
Hey, DC.
DC said it.
Show Marvel.
DC. But it's. I mean, granted, it already seems like it doesn't need.
It doesn't need my support to tell people to go see it.
Exactly.
But, if you were looking for it,
the pre-tickets that was like close to like 150 million. Yeah. But
last I checked it was up to 193 million before we went to go see it.
Oh wow.
So by the end of the day, it's probably going to be well past 200 million.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean not see it. That doesn't mean
no.
If you see it, go back and see it again.
Go see it again.
Let's just put it this way: they're going to make a Black Panther too. It's that good.
Yeah.
It's all. Well, actually, news to that. They actually did say that if when they do the sequel, they want the same director to do it. So it's
do that.
Yeah, do that. He definitely captured the magic of Wakanda.
All right, guys, we are arriving at our destination, so that means the episode is over. So, thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and please take a minute to like, comment, and subscribe for more super videos.